I'm an addict, been clean for 29 years. We've now lost, between the 4 restaurants, 16 people to fatal overdoses. Our industry is riddled with addiction, and our faith leads us to this point where we want to do something.
When I was out in the wild, as I like to call it lately, I had no job. My only job was working for the worst boss ever. The boss you don't get paid to have, you give them all of your paycheck, give it all your paycheck, and then you give it all your possessions, and then you might end up giving it your whole life.
When we first opened, we didn't know how to validate that our staff members were in recovery. We didn't know how to motivate them, and our customers were afraid of us. We came to 2 big learnings. Number 1, you don't have to be a recovery expert. If you partner with residential living facilities and have them do the recovery, and we could just be good restaurant people. And then second, we realized that we didn't have to lower our standards. In fact, we needed to increase our standards.
It's been like a piece of my accountability in a way. You know, it kind of keeps me straight as well, because, you know, it's just been awesome. Everybody, you know, just having some good people around me, people that care, and yeah, it's been amazing.
I think that within this restaurant, we hope to be able to convince the customers, 330 of them each day that come into DV8, that hiring someone that has a past is okay, and that they can have incredible capacity for excellence if you just give them a chance.
So this is a real job and a good job, and Rob Perez has been fantastic, and it's been helpful to get me out of my head. You know, interacting with guests and all that. It's been very, 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 very helpful. It's not the type of job I'm used to, but it's a job, and it's a good one for right now.
Outside of the restaurant, I think that our focus is talk to other business people to say, how about you? Do you think you wouldn't mind hiring one of our nurses or engineers or college professors, because they have skills that are put to better use someplace other than DV8. But too many people, just like I used to be, think that you can't hire someone with a past, but you can. You just have to choose to do so. The hope is that our staff members, through working here, understands that there's 3 main components to keeping a job, being recognized by being promoted or getting a raise. Those 3 things are really your effort, your standards, and your relationships. And that we're hoping to be able to provide an environment that points out and helps establish those as really hallmarks to how you're employed gainfully for the rest of your life. I mean, most people that unfortunately are in recovery, we've realized that they share shame. And because of that shame, we felt like a job is the perfect place to build people up. And so 20% became our motto, and we started paying 20% better than our competition and requiring people to behave 20% better than our competition, and it seems to be working.
I love it. You know, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous just because I didn't, you know, everybody around knowing I'm an addict and all that. But I had a little bit of anxiety, but now I'm like, I love it. Just, it's a good mission, everything about it.
I don't know that the message is completely getting through and turning people to action yet. And you know, our hopes and prayers are is that this isn't a novelty, it's not a fad, it's just the way that we should maybe all become. And I didn't even want to do this, so I get it. It just looks so messy, and it looks so hard, and it looks like we're gonna waste money and time, but our results suggest something different.
But going through all this, and I didn't see it at the time, but I think I didn't give them a chance. I didn't look at them as positively as I could have. They were just that kid that was in the back and just seemed like they didn't care. But having seen all these things, like all these things that all these people were going through, homeless people, people with no hope. I mean, I was born with a silver spoon and I squandered it. And a lot of these people come with nothing. I mean, they were so smart, they were so great, they were so amazing. And if I can work my way back into teaching college again, I'm gonna, that kid in the back of the room, that's me now. I'm like getting choked up, man. It's for real. But yeah, like Sean could have gone to, I don't think he did, but he could have gone to college for 3 days and been one of those people. And I would have just let him go. So in the future, I need to chase him down, for real.
I just think that, once people go into a meaningful program, which includes abstinence and a behavior modification therapy program, that they have amazing capacities for excellence. And I just want people to know that.